You missed a couple of payments on your car. You look out the window. You see your car moving by itself. Oh no, what's going on? Next, let's talk about it. Hey guys, and welcome back to Fish and Chips. I'm Randy, your host, and this is my boy Brian. And guys, you know, before we even get into this again, why don't you go ahead and like, share, subscribe, let your neighbors know about us. We thank y'all for what y'all have been doing and how we're growing. It's all because of you. So thank you for everything that you are doing. So now, Brian, you won't believe this.
What's happening?
You won't believe what is going on. You won't believe what Ford is doing.
Ford?
And trying to do. They're trying to allow ghosts to move our cars if we don't make payments on time.
wait.
Let me get into it for real.
Yeah.
Let me get into it for real. Okay. Ford Motor Credit applies for a patent that allows automakers to repossess cars remotely.
Oh, it's over.
What does this mean for us? Ford Motor Credit has applied for a patent on a system designed to try and get people to clear up late car payments that, when all else fails, could lead to cars, watch this, driving themselves to repo lots. So a patent application from Ford Global Technologies was filed with the U.S. Telemark and Patent Office on August 20th, 2021, and formally published February 23rd for public review as part of the official process. So this patent is pending, not yet granted. Ford spokesman Wes Sherwood confirmed to the Detroit Free Press on Wednesday. So guys, basically, if they implement this thing and you're 2 payments or 3 payments behind or whatever, your car can actually crank itself up and go back to the dealership.
That's wild, man.
The repo guy don't have to come to your yard anymore. Your car will crank up by itself.
So I'm assuming these are like electric cars.
Yeah, or if your car is
cars?
Whether you have Bluetooth or anything working in your car that involves the internet, it can crank that car up. Well, have that car to go back to the repo place.
Yeah, I think that's probably only electric cars for now.
Well,
I'm assuming, I don't know, I don't have a Tesla or anything like that, but I'm assuming that you can do that on an electric car. I don't know about gas cars, but still.
Basically, the fact that they're coming up with this type of technology.
I'm pretty sure eventually they'll make it with all cars.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is what's coming. You know, if you miss one payment and you got those people that they'll come calling you with one payment, well, now they can have your car just drive back by itself to the place and you can work out payment arrangements.
So now it ain't about hiding your car.
you know, exactly. They got ways of getting your car.
Your car's just gonna. What about if it's in the garage though?
Well,
that's gonna be wild.
Well, I think it has ways of knowing. Like it says here, it says the patent also spells out ways that delinquent owners can keep their vehicle while working toward a payment, such as locking the vehicle on weekends only so that the driver can still access a job, or geofencing the vehicle's range. And watch this one.
Oh, wow.
The first thing to know is that if your vehicle is connected to the internet in any way, this system could theoretically work on it. The application likewise describes a repossession computer that could be installed on future cars to make this system function smoothly. But it also states no extra hardware necessarily needs to be installed on the vehicle for its function. So they already know what they're going to do. Guys, we have to watch out. You know, you have to call those people. If you're going to be late on your car payment,
you definitely
you better call them because now your car is going to leave on its own. So no more of that hiding the car, taking it to your sister's house.
Yeah.
The car's going to crank up for wherever it is.
Let's go.
Man, that's wild.
And then the sensors on it going to let you know where if it's in the garage. They're not going to try it then, but they can still close it down. Well, you can't do nothing with it.
You know, because there's some Teslas out there that drive themselves already. Or there's some cars, I think, that drive themselves already. So definitely, I think it's definitely an electric car that you'll be able to do that, or they'll be able to do that.
Well, so we should have been looking forward to this happening anyway.
But eventually,
like I said, with the driving cars already with Tesla, but now this software is just going to begin to get in all the cars, this type thing. So if you're not making your payments on time, you better start making your payments.
Or you better call.
Yeah, or you're gonna see a ghost driving your car.
Your car gonna be gone.
Now
that's
I don't know.
like a whole nother level of repo.
So the repo guys might lose money.
Might lose their jobs.
Yeah, they might lose money. Yeah. So it just all depends because these cars are structured to go all the way back to the dealership. Can you imagine?
So this is a new form of AI in a sense. I'm assuming it's some type of form of AI. So, man, this AI is gonna take the jobs of those, like you said, repo people.
I just cannot imagine. Okay, I might have missed a couple of payments, and all of a sudden my car, I'm in the house eating dinner, and my car cranks up on its own and moves on its own.
That's a whole nother level of repossession.
Like this is outrage. Totally outrage.
I mean, like you said, you somebody could be working right in their jobs, and then and
if you're 1 or 2 months or 3 months behind on your car,
the car might just leave from there.
Exactly.
And then you come back from your work and you're like, wait, what did just happen? My car.
Yeah, you forced to catch the bus, or you walking home, or you got to call somebody because your car then went back to the factory, y'all. Y'all, this is some serious business.
To the future, guys. This
is serious. This is serious business.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I've been raped alive, raped of my car. This is just not right to take my possession.
But again, well, I mean, if you make your payments on time, they nothing to be worried about. It's just when you're trying to miss some payments and you trying to hide the car.
Well, it just said, a lot of people are struggling right now, and sometimes they're behind on payments.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden somebody's gonna drive my car away through a computer.
That's a whole nother level, man.
It definitely makes you recognize. Look here, you better call that automaker. Look here, I'm 2 months behind.
You have to stay.
And maybe this is what they're trying to do to get people to call.
I mean, it makes sense. But
and don't hide from them. No. Have you ever had a car you were back on the payments and you were trying to hide the car?
No, me personally not, but I have some friends that actually tried to.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I did it. I wanted to hold on to that Mustang, and I wasn't working, and I'm 3 payments behind, and they were looking for the car, and I was hiding it. I kept it for like 6 months until one day I went to Kroger's. Yeah. I went to Kroger's, went in to buy something, and came back out. That car was gone.
Yeah,
that's the only.
They do it, when you least expect it, right? So they'll do it, like you said, at a supermarket. They'll do it at a gym or your job.
They'll get your car at the least time that you would
like,
expect
what the? And the first thing you would think of, like, oh man, my car just got stolen.
But you always have that feeling too when you haven't made your payments. You always look around the red lights. Do you see a repo truck? Is somebody watching you? You already feeling paranoid because you have not paid on that car.
Yeah.
So I guess this new technology would help you not to be paranoid because it's just gonna drive itself when you get out of it. And that's something else there.
2024.
You want to talk about the symptoms? Yeah, I mean the Simpsons, but this is just a whole nother level. When they take your own car.
This is kind of far, but have you ever seen that movie where they do repossessions on organs? That's a whole other level. But that was just a movie though. But eventually, can you just imagine, like, if they're doing this to cars,
Well, as you can see, all the movies, then it becomes a reality. You watch a movie, then it becomes a reality. Well. So I just want to tell everybody, be careful if you're behind on your payments. Go ahead and start calling that dealership and let them know, hey, what's going on in your life, what struggles. The worst thing you can do, I think, is not talk to them at all. And expect them to read your brain, So I think it's very important to communicate if you're going to be late on your payment or payments. Let them know and work out something when you can pay. At least they know what's going on versus hiding the car or waiting for AI to come and get your car, right?
Yeah. But I would say, if you are going into the whole electric field, that may be something to think of as far as getting an electric car, because I've heard a lot of stuff like that was going to happen, and the car were driving itself, control, blah blah blah. But
but see, again, eventually they'll be able to put those devices in any type of car.
I was saying, if you are thinking about getting an electric car, maybe it's something to think about.
You should be thinking about paying your bills. Pay your bill. If you cannot make your car payment, call them.
Gas cars are still safe.
See what's going to be worked out versus no communication. The worst thing you could do is not communicate to them. And this is why they're devising these type devices for the people that don't call and that'll keep those cars for 3 or 4 months without making payments. That's what has prompted them to do things like that.
I mean, and did you know that I guess all these auto dealerships are making now their cars more electric, because I guess in the future all the cars are going to be electric, and well, if that's the case, then hey, all the cars are going to be tapped with this new device. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be like you said, if you don't make that payment, car going to be gone.
Just get in the habit of communicating, to these folk, and the worst they can do is say, hey, you got to bring the car back.
They're going to get their money one way or another.
Or the other. So stop stressing out. You having payment issues on your car, just call them. Yeah. Work it out if it can be worked out. If not, it is what it is. Now, guys, what do you think? What do you think? Should the law allow this to happen? I mean, granted, you're 2 or 3 payments behind on your car payment and you haven't called them, but should they be allowed to allow the car to drive itself out of your garage, out of your house, where you live, back to the factory? Is that right?
No.
What's your opinion? Are they right in that, hey, you should have made your payment? Well. But yeah, we want to hear what you have to say, guys. Let us know what you think about Ford trying to get this new patent, because if it happens for them, it's going to happen for all of the cars eventually. So let us know what you think. So thank you for listening to us. Don't forget again to like, share, and subscribe. We like reading your comments. And until next time, this is Fish and Chips.